Hey y'all, this is Gail teaching from South Texas, teaching Chair Tai Chi today. We alternate this class with gentle yoga for back care every other week. So today is Chair Tai Chi. I will come back up to the front of the camera during our guided rest and relaxation and our gratitude practice. I may come up a little bit close to when we do the energy practices. So I'm going to stand up, move this chair out of the way, and I'll come to the back of the room. So I try to have a full view of my legs and my arms extended. There we go. That chair's out of the way. And we're going to start with a kind of a beginning sequence. It's called Feel Your Feet on the Floor. Now I'm looking to see if you can see my feet. Okay. I think my title's in the way. Maybe I need to make that shorter next time. But again, feel your feet into the floor. So we kind of get out of our brain and into our bodies when we do this. And we're going to take that right fist. So y'all figure out which one that is because they're going to look opposite on the camera. Right? Right fist, that's the sun. And the flat left palm, that's the moon. And we bow down to one another to start our Chair Tai Chi class. Yes, it's Chair Tai Chi, not the gentle yoga for back care. That's next week. Let's place our hands low on our belly. Find that belly button and then have a hand below that and then a hand above that. Relax those shoulders down. And I invite you to breathe in to where you're going to expand the belly out like filling up a balloon. And then you contract the belly button towards your spine as you exhale. So let's do that. So let's breathe in, belly out. Exhale, belly button towards your spine. Now make a little noise in the back of the throat so you can hear that noisy breath. You don't have to do that. Again, breathe in, belly out. Exhale, belly button towards the spine. Again, feel your feet into the floor. Be grounded. One more time. Breathe in and exhale. Beautiful. So I invite you to kind of align your spine nice and tall, whatever feels comfortable in your body. If you do tendency have to curve forward and that's comfortable for you, that's okay. But what I try to invite you to do is have the ears kind of aligned over the shoulders in line with the hips. And instead of the feet towards the chair or away from the chair, kind of at that nice little 90-degree angle. Again, do what you can. Make it more comfortable for you, all right? So from here, we're going to do the Atlas point rotation. We're going to soften the neck muscles. So we take our nose and draw a circle. Now your eyes can follow that circle unless, of course, you have tendencies to have vertigo, dizziness, then you have your eyeballs look forward as you do these Atlas point rotation. I'm going to be quiet for a little bit so you can listen to the crinkly stuff that might be happening. So I hear it here on the right side. And then we're going to pause and make it go the other way. So here we go. Do those Atlas point rotation. So the Atlas point is where the top of the spine inserts into the bottom of the skull. It reminds me of when I had a Barbie doll when I was younger. I'd pop off the head and there would be the top of the skull and the head disconnected. I don't know why I said that. It just reminded me of that. So Atlas point rotation reminds me of me taking the Barbie doll heads off my Barbie doll. Oh, well, one more time all the way around. Y'all think I'm weird. Yes, it's true. Very nice. Next is swimming dragon. Hands together. Now you can hook the thumbs if you like, or just, hands together. And your elbows can be parallel, the bottoms of the forearms parallel, or they can be dropped, whatever kind of feels comfortable here. I'm going to walk my feet a little bit more forward here. From here, let's breathe in, let that belly get big. Now, contract the belly button towards the spine, push the hands one direction, turn the head the other direction. Now go to your comfort zone. Don't go to the ouch place. Stay here, breathe in, belly big. Exhale, back to heart center. Stay here, breathe in, belly big. Exhale, turn it the other way, push it the other way. So this is for range of motion, lessening neck pain. Stay here, breathe in. Exhale, back to heart center. Let's do one more each side. But first, breathe, stay here. Exhale, push it away, turn that head. Stay here, breathe in. Exhale, back to heart center. Stay here, inhaling. Exhale, belly button tight. Push the other direction. Turn that head the other direction. Beautiful. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, back to the center. Now we're going to do what's called a finishing breath. What that is inhale, circle, sweep arms up. And as if your hands were on top of a ball, you're bringing down the chi, the energy ball. Very good. Nice. So next is spread the feathers. So we're going to spread those hands out nice and wide like little starfish. Take the hand out to the side and lower the shoulder a little bit. Then I take my thumb and turn it to the back of the room. So I feel a little shoulder, little bicep business going on here. And then we're going to take that opposite ear, drop it towards the shoulder, and then lift the chin up. Woo! So let's see, spread the feathers is to open up the carotid, improve brain flow to the brain. Blood flow to the brain, not brain flow. Now take your chin, and we're going to draw a half circle. So chin towards the chest, and then chin towards that extended arm side, and up towards the air. Again, you're kind of tracing a smile here. Back down towards your chest, and towards that opposite side, and release. Very good. Let's do spread the feathers on the other side. So spread out the hands, and I'm going to drop my arm a little bit more towards my hip, then towards the sky. Turn the thumb to the back of the room so you really kind of activate that extended arm. Good. Opposite ear drops towards the shoulder, and then lift the chin. Again, you may be feeling this sensation going on with this extended arm side. Let's take that chin, drop it towards the chest, and then drop it towards that extended arm side, or not drop it, but make that top of the smile happen. And then bring it back down to your chest and back towards that opposite side and release. Very good. Let's just kind of do some little shoulder rolls here. Oof. Notice if you feel any snap, crackle, pops going on, and then reverse that. Go the other way. Ooh, I like the other way. And then alternate them. And then reverse that, alternating shoulder rolls. Now, let's really invite the shoulders towards our ears. So this is to prevent the hump in the neck, to strengthen that upper back musculature. Kind of feels tensiony here. Woo. Now we're going to turn halfway towards the side with the shoulders up towards the ears, and you take your chin aligned with your chest and then relax it down. Bring it back to the center. Let's do the other side. Well, first, we raise them up towards our ears. Again, it looks funny. Yeah, it does. And we're going to shift over to the other side. Hand in front, hand out to the side, chin aligned with the chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze towards your ears and relax it down. Woo! Beautiful. From here, let's just kind of spin those hands. This is good for loosening the wrists, good for easing carpal tunnel. Now, it's not like, the whole hand is stiff. You try to let the wrist do the business, okay? Let the wrist do the business. Man, that's technical, huh? And then we're going to pause and make it go the other way. Now, when I do the other direction, that left hand doesn't do as good as the right hand, but I get some good air going on here on my neck, on my face, so I kind of like that, the other direction. Again, good for loosening wrists, good for that carpal tunnel. From next is going to be wild goose flutter hands. So we're going to bring energy into the fingers, the wrist, the arms. So just kind of flutter the arms up and down. Whatever you can do. Left arm may be different than the right arm. Just know that. Now let's bring one in the front, one out to the side. You can look to the side and then switch. I always tend to hit my legs when I do this. I'm not too coordinated on this. Let's do one more each side. And then bring it back to the front, kind of at an angle. Now just kind of notice, bring it straight out to the side. Notice if it's different. Mine's different in my range of motion. Now we're going to go letter T and flip the palms open and then flutter those hands. It feels weird, doesn't it? Of course. Beautiful. Let's do the finishing breath. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up, and then bring down the chi. You may notice sensation in the bottom of the arms, the hands. Yeah, very nice. Now I'm going to scoot over a little bit, and I'm going to just drop my arm out to the side. You need to place a hand on the shoulder, especially if you have some shoulder challenges, or on the leg, and draw some ovals or circles with your arms. It's called stir arms. It's for the range of motion in that shoulder complex. We also use this, I have a pacemaker, so this is one of the exercises we did to get the range of motion back in my shoulder circuit, or not circuit, whatever they call that, complex, very good. And then let's make it go the other way. You may notice some sensation happening too with the arms when you do stir arms. Again, if you want to place a hand on the shoulder, maybe go slower. Slower is fine. Ooh, I feel some snap, crackle, pops going on here. Yeah, I'm going to go a little bit slower. And then make it smaller, smaller, and smaller. Good. Now I'm going to come over to the other side of my chair. My chair's kind of big here today. I picked a different one today. Let's do the stir arms again. Now, this one, I don't feel stuff going on, so I'm just going to place my hand on my leg to do this one. Again, try to draw them out, nice and big, to lean out a little bit. Yeah. Again, stir arms, range of motion. Notice one side versus the other. Does one feel a little bit more loose, a little bit more limber, flexible than the other, a little bit more mobile, one of those. Reverse. Is it Mobile, Alabama or Mobile, Alabama? See, that's where I get confused. All right, make it smaller, smaller, and smaller. Very good. Next is Kuan Yin paints the rainbow. So again, inhale, circle, sweep arms up, and then bring down the hands, bring down the chi. We're going to drop one hand out to the side. Now we're going to take that thumb, turn it to the back of the room, pinky towards me, palm is facing out. Is that right? Yeah, that's correct. And we're going to inhale, circle, sweep an arm up, and then exhale back behind you. Ooh, snap, crackle, pop. And then inhale, gather both arms up, flip it, and drop the other hand. Turn the thumb away, pinky towards me. Inhale, circle, sweep arm up. Exhale, back behind you. Range of motion, isolation of that shoulder. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, flip it. Bring the other hand down. Turn the thumb away, pinky towards me. Breathe in, circle, sweep arm up. Exhale, back behind you. Snap, crackle, pop. Inhale, gather, flip it, and drop the other one. Turn that thumb away, pinky towards me. Here we go. Breathe in. Exhale, back behind you. Inhale, up. Flip that hand. Exhale, bring that hand down. Last time, turn that thumb away, pinky towards me. Breathe in. Exhale, back behind you. Woo. Inhale, gather. Flip that hand and bring the hand down. Turn that palm away, pinky towards me. Here we go. Breathe in, breathe in. Up, up, up. Exhale, back behind you. Inhale, up. Flip it down and down. And then gather that breath. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up. Bring down the chi. Very good. Let's do the arm swinging. So cup the hands and swing those arms. If you got arm things on the side, would you bring them a little bit wider? Loosen up that shoulder joint. Man, we're doing lots for the shoulders today. You probably noticed that, right? Woo! That left shoulder is making a lot of noise compared to the right one. Now, if you can, maybe you can tap your shoulder so you're bending the elbow a little bit more and swing it down. Or maybe it's a fake tap. That works too, but, bend the elbows. Maybe you can't touch. Maybe that range of motion is not there. That's okay. You know what? Do what you can with what you got. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Next is inhale, circle, sweep arms up. This time bring down fists. Fists. We're going to inhale, fist to chest. Just one of them. Exhale, sky high with that fist. Inhale, back to your chest. Open up the hand. Exhale, push it forward. Open up the hand. Inhale, back to your chest. Exhale, out to the side. Now we're going to throw our fist. Fist open and close 5 times. Look at your hand. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that fist back to your waist. Other side. Fist to the chest. Breathe in. This is to increase your mobility. Exhale towards the sky. Inhale back to your chest. Open up that hand. Exhale, push it forward. Spread out those fingers. Beautiful. Inhale back to your chest. Squeeze that shoulder. Exhale out to the side. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to your waist. Here we go. Fist to chest. Breathe in. Last time this side. Exhale, sky high. Inhale back to your chest. Open up. Exhale, push it forward. Beautiful. Inhale back to your chest. Squeeze that shoulder. Exhale out to the side. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to your waist. Other side. Last time. Fist to chest. Breathe in. Exhale, sky high. Inhale, back to your chest. Open up. Here we go. Exhale, push it forward. Inhale, back to your chest. Exhale, out to the side. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to your waist and inhale, circle, sweep arms up. And exhale, lower it back down. Very good. Now I'm going to kind of move to like the middle of my chair. I'm going to lift with my fingertips underneath the knee pit, lift my knee towards my chest, and do a point and flex here. This is to help prevent foot cramps, improve ankle flexibility. It's considered to be your second heart. Increase that blood flow from those lower extremities back to the heart. Now rotate the ankle in or the foot in. My feet are making snap, crackle, pop noises. And rotate it out. Oof. I hear my ankle. And release. We're going to do the other side. I'm kind of leaning back when I do this, so fingers underneath that knee pit, lift it up and point and flex. Very good. And ankle rotation. Oh, rotate it in. Always forget what to say here. And reverse. I think they're done on the roof now. They're not making all that noise like they were. Good. Now scoot all the way back into your chair where your behind's kind of in that corner of the chair. We're going to do that knee flexibility. Or not flexibility, knee strengtheners. We're going to lift a flexed heel up, toes towards the sky. Now I lift up my leg because sometimes it gets stuck on that chair. And then lower and hover, and then point the toes towards the front of the room, or towards the camera. And release. Let's do the other side. So flex the heel. Again, I lift my leg on that first time. Toes towards you. Should be feeling that sensation of contraction going on here. And then lower the foot, hover the foot, and point the toe. Again, this strengthens the knees and the surrounding tissue. And release. Let's do that again. Flex that heel, toes towards the sky. Really kind of like push it forward. Good. Release and hover, and then point the toes away. Excellent. And release it down to the floor. Other side. Flex that heel. You may notice one side's more spicy than the other. Maybe. Hover, lower, and then point. And release. From here, shift a little forward. Let's clap the hands and kind of make hamburger patties here. Or play with the Play-Doh. I don't know. So make heat, in other words, and then kind of move it into the fingers, increase circulation into those fingers. And let's take this heat and just kind of rub on the kneecaps. Ooh, that feels nice. Now again, if you have spicy knees, maybe you're being a little bit more sweet. You're not putting a lot of pressure here. And then reverse, go the other direction. And then come up on the pads of the fingers to stimulate those acupressure points around the knees, around that surrounding tissue. And to lessen knee pain, we're going to take the palms of the hands softly, tap, tap, tap the outside of the knees. Mine makes a big noise. From here, let's just do something a little different. We're going to kind of heels up and down, hands at the back of the chair. That's your calf pump. Again, returning blood flow from the lower extremities back to the heart. It's considered to be, again, that second heart. Also lowers blood glucose sugars when you do calf pumps, when you do that 5-10 minute walk after you have had a big meal. Very good. From here, let's do lighthouse. It's a little bit of a core challenge. So remember those cupped hands when we swung the arms? Well, we're going to have the cupped hands in front of us here. I'm going to bring my feet a little bit wider here when we do this. And basically, we're going to breathe in, belly big, and turn. And tighten the belly button towards the spine as you bring the hands forward. Now you're kind of shifting forward a little bit. And then inhale, bring it back to the center. Exhale, belly button tight. So you're doing like the little lights on the lighthouse. That's why this is called this. Now, whenever I do lighthouse, I tend to burp. Air escapes. Don't ask me why. Well, we're stimulating the internal organs, right? Woo! And again, we're twisting and going forward and coming back to the center. Now, let's pause, reset the arms, maybe wiggle those shoulders a little bit. Let's do the other direction. So we're going to breathe in, turn a little bit, and then exhale, reach forward and make that little circle. Inhale when it comes back to your chest. And exhaling. Again, activating the core. Yeah, you may notice, again, one side is a little bit more spicy than the other. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah. If you get mixed up on the breath, you know what? Just keep breathing. That's all I ask y'all to do. And then bring it back to the center. Now kind of shake those shoulders a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of spinal cord breathing. It's also like we do seated cat-cow and chair yoga. So again, make little fists this time. We're going to inhale, elbows up, 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 chest forward, looking towards the sky. And then contract that belly button, curve your spine to the back of the chair and the side of the forearms towards one another. Now you got to move away from the back of the chair and leave some space here. Let's do that again. Elbows up, breathe in. Extension and flexion of the spine with our spinal cord breathing. Exhale, forearms curve in. You curve that spine to the back of the arm. Let's do that one more time. Here we go. Breathe in, elbows up. Woo! Exhale, come to the center. Now this time we're going to take it to the side. So inhale to the side. Elbows up, 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 up. Exhale, come back to the center. Other side, elbows up. Beautiful. Come back to the center. We're going to inhale, circle, sweep arms up. Do the blood pressure technique. Back of the hands come together. Exhale, bring it down. Grab those thumbs, fingers on top of the thumbs. Elbows back, chest forward. Breathe in. Exhale, arms out to the side. This helps balance our blood pressure. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up. Exhale, bring it down. There's your little heart right there. And then grab those thumbs. We're stimulating that heart meridian here. Elbows back, chest forward. Breathe in. Exhale, arms out to the side. Do that again. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up. Last time. Exhale, bring it down to the heart center. Grab those thumbs. Elbows out, chest forward. Beautiful. Exhale. Inhale up. This time, bring down the chi. Very nice. From here, just kind of shake those legs, stomp those feet, shake them again. We're going to basically clap the hands underneath. So this is our little hip activation, a little bit of cardio. Now, if you can't lift that knee, just tap the side of the legs. You know, do the best you can with what you got. So again, this is activating both hemispheres of the brain. This is our little mental clarity section of our Chair Tai Chi. Let's do two more. 2 and 1. All right. Heart rate may have gone up a little bit. I'm checking here. Yeah, just a little bit. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, so from here, we're going to bring our foot out, one of our feet out, and the opposite elbow up. It's called cross crawl. Again, it's brain work. And we're basically going to switch. Now, kind of lean back and really core tight. And switch. Sometimes I'm doing like the same side, arm and leg, and I have to think about that. Okay, opposite arm and leg. And just keep moving, keep moving. Yeah? Again, do what you can with what you got. Maybe you're just doing the feet. Maybe you're just doing the arms. Maybe you're doing both. I love it. Brain work. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Yay. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up. Bring down the chi. Shake those legs again, stomp those feet. All right, from here, you can take your fingers underneath your knee pits and bring the leg out to the side and to the center. Sumo stomp. So if you want to do a little stomp into the floor for that vibrational energy, increased bone density, please do so. I love it. Or you can be nice and soft, depending if you have plantar fasciitis or foot neuromas, that type of thing. Stimulating the bottoms of the feet, those acupressure points. Love it. One more. All right, let's do the other side. Notice if it feels spicy in that hip complex when you're bringing this out to the side and center. So this is your getting in and out of the car, functional movement. You'll see more functional movements in Friday's class, Chair Yoga for Fall Prevention. If you haven't done that class yet, I think you'll enjoy it. It is an hour long. You'll need 2 chairs for that class, a strap, and a block. One more. Very good. Bring it back to the center. From here, inhale, circle, sweep arms up, and bring down the chi. Next is swallow flies to the nest. So let's inhale, bring an arm across, feel that stretch. Exhale, arm out to the side. Inhale, up and over, and then in the front, palm up. Bring it back to the center, switch sides. Inhale, other arm across. Very good. Exhale, arm out to the side. Inhale, up and over, and then palm up. Exhale. Other side. Inhale, bring it across. Exhale way out to the side. Inhale up and over. And exhale. Very nice. Bring it across. Inhaling, bring it across. Exhale out to the side. Inhale up and over. And exhale. Let's do it with the words. Swallow flies east. Breathe in. Swallow flies west. Exhale. Swallow flies up and over. And then lands in its nest. Do the other one. Swallow flies east. Doesn't know the directions. Swallow flies west. Swallow flies up and over and lands in its nest. Let's do that one more time. Swallow flies east. Breathe in. Swallow flies west. Exhale. Swallow flies up and over. Breathe in. And exhale. Land in its nest. Last time. Swallow flies east. Breathe in. Swallow flies west. Swallow flies up and over and lands in its nest. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up. Bring down the chi. Very good. From here, let me scoot back just a little bit. We're going to bring a foot forward, out to the side, forward to the chair, other side, forward, out to the side. You can use your hand if you need to. Forward to the chair. We're going to add 3 to that. Here it goes. Forward, out to the side. Now draw it up 3 times. 3, 2, 1, way out to the front, to the chair. This is for brain work, okay? Plus our hips. Forward, out to the side, 3 times. 3, 2, 1, way out, forward to the chair. 5 times, oh my. Forward, way out. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, way out, forward to the chair. Last time, forward, way out. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, way out, forward to the chair. Very good. Bring the ankle bones together and, the legs a little bit more close together. And we're going to do the jitterbug. Ankle isolation helps you have better gait walking. So we're basically kind of jitterbugging our feet over to the side. And my chair squeaks. Maybe that's why I talk so much. So you can't hear my squeaky chair. Now maybe you take fists and you twist the upper body the opposite direction, or you just twist the upper body. Sometimes I don't think it goes the opposite direction. Sure does make my chair squeak though. Woo! Again, ankle isolation, bring it. Now bring it back to the center and heels out, toes in, feels awkward. We're going to independently walk those feet out and in. So here we go. Oh my. Notice if you feel one ankle, one foot complex a little bit more strong than the other. Yeah? Oh my. Are your shins getting tired yet? Mine are. Very good. Bring it back on in. Okay. Clap those hands. Rub those hands. Let's add some heat again to the shins, to the calves, to the outside of the legs, the inside, the underneath. Maybe take the sides of the fist and kind of pound those hips a little bit, especially if you're feeling a little spice. All right, very good. Now we're going to go on to some more stuff. I'm going to come a little bit closer. Y'all stay there, though, so you can see this a little bit. Okay. So from here, let's do the thymus thump. So the thymus, you've got the 2 collarbones here, right? We're going to go down about 2 inches and thump the thymus. That's to increase T cell production. Once we hit about 30, we need to stimulate the thymus gland. So you do that by tapping. You can use both sets of fingers if you like. If you want to add a little voice to that, kind of like Tarzan, little vibrational energy, it's kind of like humming, yeah? It's supposed to regulate your system to get you out of fight or flight. Very good. Next, we're going to do the big 6. It's also a Qigong detox. So we go from low pressure to high pressure. I'm going to find our collarbone. I'm going to kind of spread out those hands a little bit. We're going to rub above and below the collarbone. You can also tap across. So our lymph fluid in our bodies is about 2/3 more than our blood. And the only way to move your lymph is by movement. Let's do the other side. So again, you can kind of get into that hollow above and below. So you kind of curve your shoulder forward. You can kind of find those little hollow places. Those are the areas that you want to stroke across. And again, you can tap, tap, tap. If you want to learn more about the Big Six, just look up Big Six. Look for Dr. Perry. Now, take your hand. I'm going to take my opposite hand, and kind of where this jawline is, I'm stroking in front of my ear and behind the ear, but I'm just doing soft. Bring it across. And I kind of curve in the back of the neck also. So 1/3 of our lymph nodes are in the collarbone neck area. And again, you can tap across also. So I'm not putting too much pressure here, okay? Let's do the other side. Again, in front and back of the ear, stroke it across. And again, if you want to tap, tap, tap instead. So this helps you get rid of the waste in your brain at nighttime, because we do a lot of cellular brain thinking, right? The only way to get rid of that is it goes through your veins here at that collarbone. I'm going to scoot forward a little bit because I'm going to take kind of like a little letter L with my hand and squeeze into my armpit, and I'm squeezing with my thumb into that pectoral. So men and women get breast cancer, they check for auxiliary lymph nodes for cancer. And again, we got to move this stuff, right? And then I'm squeezing. You can also pat into the armpit, or you can take the fist, softly pound. Now, I had that heart surgery about 1.5 years ago, and I have scars on the side. So I'm going to pat it down the ribs, which is beneficial whether you have scars there or not. Yeah. Let's do the other side. So again, go into the armpit, kind of push up here a little bit, squeeze that thumb into the pectorals, and then you can either rub, you can tap, you can do that fists. And then you're going to notice, does it feel tender one side versus the other? Now I'm going to take it down the side a little bit here. Very good. Now find the bottom of your sternum, the bottom of the ribs, and kind of, I got to find mine. And kind of stroke kind of in the shape of my ribs, stroking the diaphragm. And then I'm just going to move it here along my waistline. Now you can kind of go back and forth, rub back and forth, or up and down, but I kind of like to slap, or I take the sides of my hands and I chop into my belt, my waistline. Lots of lymphs in the gut. There's that gut-brain, connection. You've heard about that probably. Then we're going to do that sumo stomp, those legs out. Where the leg inserts into the torso, that's that crease. We're going to chop what's called the quad in Tai Chi. And you can also stroke, but I like to chop it. So prostate cancer, again, these are the areas they check to see if the cancer has moved into this lymph area. So again, get it going on. Now I'm going to bring my feet back to together, and then I'm going to walk my feet forward a little bit. I'm going to take my hands and stroke the back of my knees. So if you have Baker's cysts going on, you may want to be a little bit more sweet to your body. And you can also take that kind of arc of the hand and chop into the back of the knees. This helps lessen edema, swelling in the ankles, the feet. But you got to do it in this order. 1, 2, 3, let's see, 4, 5, and the back of the knees, 6. That's why it's called the Big Six. Very good. Clap those hands. Rub those hands again. All right, so from here, let's take a hand, rest it on our leg, and then we're going to take our index finger and place it underneath the pad of the thumb, the first knuckle. So this is for trigger fingers, that type of thing. Stretch the base of the fingers. I don't know if you can see that. Let me put it in front of my chest here. And then we're going to move it on to the index finger. Again, it's at that first knuckle near your nail bed. So lift up. You may notice when you start to do this, maybe a finger or two are more stiff than the others. Yeah. Again, do what you can with what you got. Release. Do the middle finger. Again, at that first knuckle joint near the nail bed. You should feel that sensation at the base of the finger. Again, be sweet, be kind, okay? Release. Do the other one. Fourth one. ring finger. I had to think about what that was called. This one's stiff on this side. Woo. Now let's do the pinky one. Here we go. Lift it up. The pinky one does a little bit more range of motion than the other ones. That's what I have noticed, at least on my body. And release. Let's do the other side. So again, hand on the leg, finger underneath the knuckle of the thumb. So my thumb doesn't go up that much compared to the fingers. Of course, that's opposable thumbs, that finger pincher ability. Yeah, it's a little bit different in your hands. And let's go up to the index finger, lift up. Ooh. Notice again, compare your right side versus the left side. Does it feel different? Maybe your dominant hand is more stiff, maybe. I don't know. If you do a lot of typing, a lot of texting, a lot of crafts with both hands, you may notice equal stiffness, or maybe it's okay. And let's do that middle finger. Ooh, this one's stiff on this side. I think I jammed this finger about 6 months ago, and it's just like now getting to feeling better. Oh yeah. And let's do the ring finger. Here we go. Lift it up, lift it up. Ooh, my. Breathe in, breathe out. And let's do the last one. Pinky, pinky. Here we go. Ooh, my goodness. Very good. And release. Kind of rub those hands nice. Get some circulation back in there. Let's do the hand tapping sequence. We're going to take the sides of the hand. So that's your meridian for listening headaches. So tap, tap, tap. So we're not whapping, we're tapping, okay? It's kind of into that I don't know, that meaty part of the side of the hand. Yeah. For vertigo, for headaches. Not to make you have headaches, to lessen your headaches, lessen your vertigo. Okay, very nice. Let's do the interwebs of the hands. So that's to aid digestion disorders, nausea, the webs of the thumbs. If you got rings, you're going to feel your rings kind of shake. If you got the bracelets, you're going to make music with your bracelets. Again, I'm not doing too vigorous, but I definitely am, getting into the webs. Now, we're going to switch it. Little brain work here. Switch it. Woo! My brain kind of farts when I switch it. It's like, okay, that's not your normal way of doing that. Well, okay, do you normally do this? Who knows? So Tai Chi is kind of about addressing meridians, acupressure places, so just kind of know that, yeah? All right, now we're going to do the interwebs of the fingers. This is to aid in pain or numbness in the limbs. So again, if you've got rings, you'd be kind of mindful of that, okay? I can't wear my class ring on this one because it's just too big and it hurts my other finger, so kind of be mindful of that. Can you get your rings off? That's another question. Now keep it still, wiggle the top finger, and you're going to switch the other one to be top. Woo! Okay, and tap. So you did it one time, you had one finger on top, right? And then you're switching it to where the other finger's on top. And again, that's where my brain usually goes, whoa, what are you doing? Yeah. Again, that's for pain or numbness in the limbs. Now let's do for heart cardiovascular issues. Let's tap here at the pulse points. Now you can do it like this, but I like this because we get to do a little extra when we do this. Again, tap, tap, tap. Now some folks put their hand on their leg and they tap, but I feel like I'm too much when I do that. I like it to do this in the air. Now switch it, just flip it and switch it again. Again, for heart cardiovascular issues. So the back of the hand is for osteoarthritis, for back pain. Now you got to cup those hands and tap softly on the top of the back of the hand. Be mindful of the rings. You may want to take your hand and curve it a little bit more. Makes a nice little sound. And let's do the other side. Again, I got that ring there, so I'm going to curve it a little bit more so I don't have that ring hit the back of my hand. Because I'm vintage. Now we're going to do the back of the hand, not back of the wrist, for neck and shoulder pain. So here we go. Same cuppy hand. And let's let's do the other side. I'm going to move it because my watch is right there. So I'm really curving here. Oh, wow. 56 calories. How about that? All right. Now, the next one is make a fist and punch your palms. It's for stress. Oof. Anxiety improves clarity, consciousness. Also, you'll notice your strength. Let's do the other one. Ooh, this one's less strong. That's what I notice. Feels kind of bony too. All right, the next one is for lessening insomnia. Now this can get spicy, so just gotta know that. You're gonna take your palm and slap your elbow pits. We can have armpits, we can have elbow pits, right? Yeah. Woo! Again, when you do this one with the same level of intensity, it's a little more spicy, so maybe do less. Whew. All right, clap those hands, rub those hands. Get some heat going on here. From here, let's just kind of tap our head. Bring some more brain power. This also addresses a whole bunch of meridians that flow through our body. They also go on top of our skull. They go on the side of our skull and through the kind of the mohawk area of our head. Very good. Let's sit back into our chair. You can cross at the ankles if you like. Just kind of be a little relaxed here. Placing the hands low on the belly and then above. I invite you either to gaze softly or close the eyes, or maybe turn the eyes to look at the floor just for a moment here. And just notice your breath. Relax those shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Notice the surface that's supporting you, the floor, the bottoms of the feet, the back of the legs into the chair, the buttocks, that low back, mid, upper back. Notice that sensation of support, feeling very heavy and supported into the surface that's supporting you. Now, in the front side of the body, notice the air coming across the skin. The arms are light, the legs are light. The whole front side of the body feeling lighter than the back side of the body. Again, noticing the back places of the body feeling supported. And then noticing the front places of the body feeling light, feathery. Then notice the breath. Notice that you're breathing. Don't change it in any way. Just notice, what does it feel like here to breathe in? And what does it feel like here to breathe out? Noticing the heart rate lowering just a little bit. Good. If your eyes are closed, kind of flutter those eyelids open a little bit. And then let's shift a little forward. Very good. Let's go back to swimming dragon, where the hands were together. I'm going to breathe in, belly big. And contract that belly. Shift the hands one direction. The head turns the other direction. Exhale. Stay here. Breathe in. Exhale back to the center. Stay here. Inhale. Shift it over to the other side. Exhale. Stay here. Breathe in. And exhale back to the center. Take the hand out to the side. Do that. Spread the feathers. Lower that arm. Turn that thumb. Take that opposite ear. Drop it towards the shoulder. Lift that chin up. Very good. And release. It's a little different this time. Spread out the hands on the other hand. Fingers. Turn that thumb to the back of the room. Lower the arm. Opposite ear towards the shoulder. Lift that chin up. Beautiful. And bring it back to the center. Very good. So we're going to end our class today. So let's take that right fist. Again, y'all figure out which one that is. That's the sun. And that left flat palm, that's the moon. And then we bow down to one another in respect. And let's place the hands to heart center and think about one thing that we're grateful for. Or maybe an idea of gratitude, yeah? Let's bring whatever that is, put it into our heart space. Drop that chin towards the shoulders, towards the chest. Think about what you're grateful for. Very good. And then lift the eyes forward. So this concludes our practice of Chair Tai Chi. I'm going to stop the recording. Let me bring my chair up here.